Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, kia ora koutou katoa to everybody watching. My name is Black Sean, and I have been given the honor to be bringing you guys the first IBL casting stream of season 2. For those who don't know, I'm Black Sean. I used to be number 1 on the BattleBox leaderboards. I used to have the BattleBox world record win streak, and I've been washed for a year, so I resorted to doing things like this. And besides me is not Arby's meat. We have Izzy. If you would like to introduce
I
yourself.
am such a good Arby's meat replacement. Hi guys, it's me, Arby's. No, it's me, Izzy. You guys can all call me Izzy. I've been doing my thing today. I'm gonna cast alongside my fellow caster Black Sean, and we're gonna do some yapping.
Yep,
We're gonna cast the first game. How exciting, guys! Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm not sure what to expect, and I would like to warn everybody in the stream. You guys should probably also know what, not know what to expect, because this is my first time doing this. I believe it is also Izzy's first time doing this.
You
And
asked me to do this 5 minutes ago.
yeah,
But yeah, guys, I'm Arby's.
yeah, a bit of an
guys.
impromptu replacement, which we weren't expecting. But I mean, you got to learn to live with what comes your way, right? So yeah,
Yeah.
welcome to
Totally.
the first game of IBL Season 2. We've got the main league, Street Sharks versus Arctic Guards today, and I mean, it seemed, I've looked at the rosters. It seems like it's going to be a pretty close contending match. As
It's gonna be an
with
exciting one, that's for sure.
yeah, big
Both
names
teams,
on both
building up their
teams,
rosters.
and I think a lot of the games in the Volcanic division are going to be very close. I've looked at the teams, and they're it's hard to actually pinpoint one in my eyes that are going to do any better than the others. But we're going to see. I need to see how do I get these guys to join map selection?
Oh, yeah, sure. Give me a second.
Yeah, you go and do that. So I need to actually figure out who's on what teams, because I don't know this. I remember a couple, but let me check. Okay, so
I
we've
hope
got
they're gonna join.
at home we have Arctic Guards, FloofyFlame, Chandiggitydog, giantlasergecko, Skate, and Alexis. And on the Street Sharks, Toremood, rotomm, J-Sharps, oSlain, Synchronics. I would not be surprised if they sent in 5 players from each team and just sub them on and off for the games. But who knows, one of them might be absent for the day, but whoever turns up, I think it's going to be a very close competition.
Yeah, both teams have got like a stacked roster. I feel like they've been building up their roster with a draft to be like incredibly stacked. I feel like there's a lot of good players now.
Yeah, especially on Street Sharks as well, considering
Street
I don't exactly recall, but didn't they do not
They didn't do
that
that
great
well
last
last
season?
season, but I'm sure they're gonna keep it back up this season, and they're gonna make a good comeback.
Oh yeah, okay. I'm gonna head
Let's
myself
move
over.
over to
Sorry?
map selection.
Yeah.
Let's
We're
move
gonna
over
head
to
over
map
to map selection and see what they're talking about.
And oSlain.
Hello. How are we doing, guys?
Yeah.
All right, sounds very good.
That sounds very good.
So,
I hope you guys are all excited to play the first game of the season.
oh yeah.
Hooray.
So
Guys, hype.
so we've got Arctic Guards at home and Street Sharks away, I think is correct. So what? I need to ask Arctic Guards who you guys are playing
Arctic
today.
Guards, what's your
We
roster for
already
it?
told Crap, but it's Alexis, Chan, Floofy, Skate, and myself.
Okay. And Street Sharks, you?
It's myself, J Sharps, oSlain, and Tor.
Okay, thank you. So we need the first ban from Arctic Guards, I believe.
Yep, we're going to be banning paint.
Oh
Factory?
my god, okay.
All right.
Factory.
Street Sharks, your ban.
Chat, Canal.
All right. Arctic Guards, first pick for the first
That
match.
sucks.
We'll be picking Haunted.
Haunted House. Okay. Street Sharks, your first pick.
We'll choose Watermill.
Watermill. Okay, and then I think Arctic Guards we need another ban from you.
Yep. We're going to ban Goldmine.
Goldmine, Street Sharks.
Prison.
Alright, and that leaves the last map as Slay, is it?
Yep.
Alright, so the order of
Haunted,
maps will be
Watermill, then
Haunted
Slay.
House, Watermill, and Slay.
Yep.
Alright, thank you guys, and good luck with
Good
your
luck.
games. Thought that would be a bit harder. Alright.
An exciting map lineup for the first game.
Yeah. Okay, this is when they invite the people to the plobbies, right? Okay, so
Yep.
the very first map is going to be the triple no, sorry, not the triple, the quad crossbow map. Who would have seen that one coming? It's going to be a haunted house, and I mean, I'm not surprised that why isn't my thing working? I do this every single
Oh,
time.
there it is. Look at that, guys.
There we go.
Haunted house. With a lovely circle shot of the map. You can
It
see
only
here.
took until testing for it to finally decide to not work, but now now I can actually
And
go to
it's
the game.
it's very, very cool.
All right. First game of the first round of the first game of the start of the season. Let's see what happens. I mean, I don't know what to expect. I don't think anyone knows what to expect.
I think
But-
Haunted House is such an interesting map. It's like, it can go either way, really.
Yeah, quad crossbow and heals on the same map will mean that it might come down to bows. It might come down to who picks off the healer. It could come down to so many things, so many little decisive things, which end up turning the whole round around. But I
yeah.
mean,
No, a round can turn around in an instant, I feel like.
mm,
Even if you're down a player, you can still, like, turn it around really quickly.
yeah. So I assume we're waiting for both teams to
Join the lobby.
be ready. I hope this isn't my job to do
Yeah,
because
Street Sharks is here. Let's do a roll
Yeah.
count real quick.
are we
Street
all
Sharks
ready,
is here.
guys? Yeah. Hopefully, yeah, okay. That's I'll assume Chan's speaking for the Arctic Guards with that. And
I assume so, yeah.
Street Sharks, come
Maybe
on.
we should get
There you go.
yeah, there's Joel. Joel giving the yes from Street Sharks. I
Alright,
assume they're all ready.
okay.
uh,
We're getting
they're
blurry in here, right.
Blurry's
Of course. Okay. And I guess that means we're ready to start the
first
start the
one.
season off. Here we go. Where is the current map? Haunted House. Oh yeah. I thought we were gonna black screen in our first game of the season.
that would be that would be very iconic. Let's see.
Okay,
Are they
it's the first.
round?
I have no way to tell.
I can't tell.
Oh yeah, of course, no double
Looking
killing.
like
Was
Joel
that a
is
thing
the
last
healer.
season or not? It's been so long. I completely forgot.
Huh?
Was double killing a thing last season?
No, it wasn't.
Okay, no, we actually
It
are
was
going to be
shot
going in on
down
the
very
first game.
quickly.
Alright. Yellow
Very
is
good,
Arctic
first
Guards and orange is Street Sharks. Okay. Obviously shots going off. Here on, I think it was the Arctic Guards. Yeah, Gecko took a shot. Orb thrown in on the left.
Ooh, one's already on 2. It's not looking very good.
Heal
They
used
should
on
get their
skate
healer
down
in.
there.
Ooh, very aggressive push by skate.
Orange looking to group up possibly. Floofy going ahead.
Get him.
They're already
Oh,
looking
they're
towards a
getting
fill, so they're
hit.
gonna push. They get the first kill. Street Sharks falling down. Oh, it's gonna be have to be a 2v1 from Slay, and no, it doesn't end
Oh,
up.
and it's
Going,
over.
oh, sorry, a 2v1
That
from
was
Floofy.
incredibly fast.
Yeah, all the action happening at one moment, but Tor ends up being the one alive, getting himself a triple kill for the first round of the IBL season, and that will put Street Sharks one map ahead,
Up 1-0.
or sorry, one round ahead, and
Yeah, on the map.
yeah, looking at the scoreline, it's first to 3, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Just making sure, you know, I'm not exactly used to this, but Street Shark's putting up
Okay.
the first round after, I'm sure they'll very much like that after, you know, the
After last
season
season, I think
that they had
that's
last
giving an
year, yeah.
immense confidence boost,
Yeah.
especially with the new roster.
Mm.
We see Thor there with 3K.
Yeah.
Incredible for his first round in the IBL.
Yeah, I
That's a
mean,
good
what more
start off.
what more can you ask for? Already putting up 3
What
kills
more can
in
you
a
ask for
in a
for
single
that?
round of
Yeah.
to be able to put up a decent performance to literally open up the season. I mean, that's
Yeah.
the dream performance, pretty much.
That's a dream performance right there.
So, yeah, we see Street Sharks up 1-0. They're gonna love that, obviously, and coming up one round ahead is the biggest confidence boost you can ask for. But when you're up 1 round, then that's how you know that if you can win a round, you can win all 3. You can go all the way. So now we're gonna have to see if they can put it
We're
up
gonna have to see
again,
if they-
or
Yeah, pull it through.
yeah. I should have actually been looking at who was using what kit as well. I kind of forgot about that part. I'm not too entirely
I don't know,
familiarized
there were
with
a
this.
lot
but-
of orbs in play there. I saw a lot of orbs flying around.
Yeah, I
No
saw.
one's double kidding, right, guys?
No, of course
Let's
not.
see. I think we have, for Street Sharks, we have Joel on healer. Then the other 3, I can't really tell.
Yeah, the other 3 you
Anyone
can't
else?
tell. You can only tell. I mean, who really? If you only the healer matters. Honestly, at the end of the day, orbs, speed sparks, potato,
That's
potato.
it's so incredibly true. As a healer myself, I can find so much.
The healers,
truth in that.
the true goats of battle box.
The
of
true
course.
goats of the IBL. They don't get much recognition, but you know,
Mhm.
they are there, and
Yep.
they are hard carrying the team sometimes.
Yeah, can't wait for
Gotta
one of the
look
teams to
beyond
have a healer be the hard carry all season, and then they not get any, they won't get any recognition in the award show because they didn't put up kill numbers. But I mean,
I mean, that's a sacrifice you gotta make, you know.
oh, of course, healers make all the sacrifices in the world. Okay, going into round 2 of
Yeah.
possibly 5 here. This time we have Street Sharks on red and Arctic Guards on lime. Of course, orbs going in. Glowing goes past them. Lots of arrows being fired. A possible flank from Skate down there. A shot lands on the side. Are they going to push up? Chan's pushing up. They're going to hit Tor down, but Chan takes a shot. And we're looking at Floofy going in. Not winning that 1v1 though. They're going to have to take it now. Is Floofy going to go down? Yes, but Slain gets traded. Tor looking very low. It's very 2v3able, but a heal does go. 4 and 6 on the 2 of them. Gecko uses their heal. Both heals gone for them. Chan on full. And Chan's gonna keep all their health. Street Shark's looking very low, in fact. 2.5, 3.5. Both crossbow shots away from death.
Like
Arctic Guards have the mid positioning for 10 seconds left. They're gonna have to focus on it now if they want it. They go first, but now they're both low. They're looking at... And there you go. See, look, they end up rushing first. They show their vulnerability, and then that's what ends up happening, I guess. That's what's going to end up happening if you.
The mid control is all you need in a round like that, really.
Yeah, as someone who's played all these IC battle boxes, at the end of the day, rushing mid first, you almost feel like you always have to do it when you can, but most of the time, that's what ends up losing it for you.
Yeah.
So, I mean...
It is really about opportunities. It is... You gotta make the right call on when to fill and when not to.
Yeah, and I mean...
But then again, having the mid push is such an advantage sometimes that you kind of have to try.
Of course. It'll... there's so many rounds which are going to come down to just filling at the end of the day. On 5 seconds left, you're going to want to go into the middle. With the advantage that the Arctic Guards had there in health, I'm not sure if that was the play, but honestly, maybe the weakness just came down to a couple crossbow shots not landing. But, I mean...
Yes.
They put up their best effort. But Street Shark is going to stay ahead 2-0 for now, and we'll see what happens in the third round.
We'll see what happens in the third round, of course. But you see that a health advantage can easily be undone by the positioning of the other team. So
yeah, because Arctic Guard's there, great. You could. It's almost the dream position for 5 seconds left, right on mid. But you can't help but like when you have to fill mid, you gotta get pickaxes and blocks out, right? You're not gonna be fighting with that, of course. And they Street Sharks took the gamble and went in for the kills, got it in time, filled the blocks in time, and that's what's going to happen. Tell us player stats, dude. I do not. If I can get the player stats, I'll do it, mate. if I can get the player stats, I'll tell you the player stats. Okay. Okay. Third round, we have orange as Street Sharks, yellow as Arctic Guards. The glowing goes. Orb on the left, I think that was. I'm not sure if that was glowing or harming. Chan again, looking for that roundabout positioning, which may end up happening. I know he did that last time. Shot goes on Tor, but shot goes on Gecko in return. 2 shots on sorry, 1 shot on Chan. I think the other got hit rate. Oh wait, Rotomm's getting... Oh, awful casting. My bad, guys. Rotomm gets a kill on Skate with a flank, but Floofy's also flanking. Does manage to pick off Slain, but J-Sharps gets the axe crits. Chan's going in, trying to 1v1 Rotomm. It's looking very good. Gets the kill on J-Sharps, but falls. It's going to have to be a 1v2 from Gecko, who is on a healer. And it will not go. Very, very strong frags from the Street Sharks in that game. And they have the dream start for the start of their campaign. It is map 1 to Street Sharks 3-0. That is a very, very strong start.
A very strong opening performance.
I believe in those 3 games. I don't have the stats at the moment, and I'm not sure if I will, but I think both Rotomm and Toremood got 5 kills in those games, so 10 between them. So I mean, maybe we're seeing the stars of the Street Sharks born here. So I mean, yeah, I believe this is going to be. Are we heading into the next? Yes, we are heading. We're heading into Watermill. Watermill. Not as many crossbows, just as many heals. What's gonna happen? That's besides me. We're gonna have to see, but with...
we're gonna have to see.
Obviously, Haunted House is all about crossbow dominance, right? Like,
yeah.
That's what's gonna make the difference at the end of the day. And, I mean, they're not gonna have to worry anywhere near as much on Watermill. I think Watermill's all about positioning, because the things that you can find on the sides of the map, like the orbs and the pot, can make massive differences in the fights. Because
yeah, no, totally.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. It's gonna be so much aggression for the pots and the orbs, and I think the damage that goes in during that time might be what makes a difference. So we'll have to see.
I think the diversioning kits is also a really cool feature about Watermill, because of course on Haunted House you all have the crossbows. It's all in a 1v1, you're all equal, but in Watermill every kit has its like function and has its role.
Yeah.
You have to play really well together as a team to have a good advantage on this map and get your positioning right.
Yeah.
So it's going to be really interesting to see how that plays out for both of these teams, because of course, since it's the first game, I mean, maybe they did some team practice, but of course they're going to have to figure out how to play well as a team and what works for them. So it's going to be really interesting, I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
Are we getting into the round?
I
No, we're
I
not.
think Rotomm was flourishing in their moment of 5 kills and decide to take a quick pause. So, I mean, hey, you gotta bathe in your glory, right? No, I'm sure. I'm sure
You
it was
gotta
something
bathe
else.
for the first game.
Okay.
For your first game in the IBL, you're gonna.
Okay, so heading into
something,
round
right?
1. Arctic Guards on
Something
orange, and yellow is Street Sharks. We're seeing Rotom on crossbow, and looks like J-Sharp's on healer again. We're gonna see Skate get the orb up there, but tank quite a bit from the orb that was thrown in retaliation. The orb's gonna go into the center there. Slane's taking quite a bit of damage on the side. Oh shit! Wait, Chan got melted and I missed it. Wait, and they're looking in the middle. It's gonna have to be. It's just gonna be a mosh pit in the middle.
Yeah, it's a mid-fight right now.
All the fighting's going on here. Rotom's low, Floofy's low, Tor is low. It's gonna have to be a skate
Joel's got
1v3,
the
but it's not gonna go.
yeah.
Street Sharks. It's a mosh pit, and it's just dominance.
It's just dominant.
They can't seem to lose their fights. I don't know what it is, but hey, I mean, fair play to.
You see like some very good communication and very good team play there, because you see one person defending the mid and the others just trying to keep them off. So
Yeah, I mean, they were all positioned up the top and they just jumped down and went for it. I don't recall if that was Arctic Guards or Street Sharks, but it went in the Street Sharks' favor. That's for sure.
that's for sure.
They're up 4 rounds right now. Really, if you look at the rounds tally, it's 4-0. And
It's 4 now.
Arctic
Yeah.
Guards are going to be feeling the pressure now, because they are a round down, and even if they can break even now, they're still going to lose the whole thing. So this is when they have to start trying to change something. They
Yeah,
can't keep doing what they're
totally.
doing, clearly.
No. It seems like Street Sharks is coming out on top of all the monsters, right? So maybe Arctic Guards needs to reconsider their strategy.
Yeah, I see Floofy and Chan keep going for 1v1s, and at the end of the day what happens is to be fair, they're not losing those 1v1s, but they don't end up finishing the kill, and then someone else from the Street Sharks manages to get there in time. And that seems to be what ends up turning most of the matches
Yeah.
around. So we have Red as Arctic Guards and Lime as Street Sharks for round 2.
Ooh,
We have-
aggressive tower position.
Yeah, lots of people going up the tower. Skate taking a lot of damage, Floofy taking a lot of damage, and Tor wants to capitalize off of it. He's getting heals from his teammate, and Floofy is really, really low. Brokon's going to jump on it. Oh, Floofy does get the trade on Tor, but he does end up falling down. Street Shark's looking bad on health, but the heal is good. No more shots on Joel or he's gone. We have a misposition from Rotom there. But Joel can pick
Nice
the kill on
kill there.
Chan. Slain looking at 5 HP. Oh, Skate got shot by J-Sharps over there. And now we're looking at a 1v2 from Gecko, possibly.
Yeah.
The kill on Slane's gonna have to go. It's not gonna go.
It's
That
not gonna
is...
go.
I lost track of what was going on there.
We lost track of what happened there. That was.
I'm not sure what happened in the tower, but
Joel got like a very good snipe from opposite.
Yeah.
On who was it?
it was
On
Skate.
in
Yeah,
the
on
tower.
Skate.
That was yeah. It
God,
was a very good.
Joel's
shot.
fragging out, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, Slane's been fragging out the entire time. Street Sharks have a lot of kills. Sorry, thank you, Snaz, for reminding me. I knew there's always going to be one part of the layout I forget to change, okay? And this time it was that one, okay? But bear with me. I also need to change the score.
Street Sharks are looking very good on kills. It's very even between
Yeah.
all of them. There's
And-
no clear top frag really. They're all doing insane.
Yeah, I think...
I have some stats here, so I can.
Yeah, I
get you
yo,
some
can
stats.
someone who's doing the stats? Can you hook the casters up?
I've got some.
You've got some, go.
Let's start with let's start with Street Sharks. We have Tor who's 6-1 right now. And we
Okay.
have Rotom who's 6-4, all sitting very well. J Sharps who's 4-2, and then Slain who's 3-3.
Okay.
And then for Arctic Guards we have Floofy in 3-5, Chan in 4-5, Gecko in 1-4, and Skate in 2 and 5.
Right. Yeah. Clearly, the kills on Street Sharks compared to the kills on Arctic Guards. I mean, of course they're gonna have more, but it's so many more. I think there was only one, maybe 2 rounds where Street Sharks only had 1 person alive. They always seem to have 2 at the end of it. I think their response to people trying to take 1v1s is what is winning them this.
Yeah. I don't know, there seems to be something in their strategy that is really working well against Arctic Guards here. So they might have to change it up.
Yeah, well, they're definitely going to have to change it up, because if they lose this round, that's curtains closed for the first game of the season. So we have Arctic Guards on orange, and Street Sharks on yellow for game point. Some aggression on the middle. This might be the change that they're looking for, a mid push. Rotomm takes some damage. We got quite a lot of damage on Gecko on the side, and they're going to get rushed. Floofy gets a kill on Tor, and Rotomm gets the shot on Skate in the tower. Look, 2v1, but they don't see Joel.
Joel with a little bit of a...
Rotomm gets the shot in, and they're going to have to go for a scared fill, and no, Floofy needs to save it here. But it doesn't look like it's going to go on half a heart with the game on the line. It is over.
Yeah, that's over.
Street Sharks make the absolute the dream performance
The dream
to start
debut.
their season. It could not have gone. It literally could not have gone better for the Street Sharks, because they have won 6-0 in rounds. And 2-0 in maps, and I guess with that triple kill, the top frag is Rotomm with 9 kills at the end of the day, I think it was.
Let's see, if they're already put in. I think it is Rotomm, yes.
Yeah.
9 and 4.
9 kills for Rotomm. Tor dropping a lot of kills and not dropping a lot himself. I'm pretty sure only dying twice that game.
Only dying twice, yeah.
That is a very, very, very good start for the Street Sharks. They could not have asked for more, considering how their last season went. They're gonna love this. This is gonna be the biggest confidence boost that any team could ask for. A 6-0 win on their debut, when all these people are hoping for them to do well, and they've got all these expectations, and they've lived up to them.
Yeah.
They've lived up to them and
well,
exceeded them even. Because
yeah, I've not seen Street Sharks very high in the Preds, but I feel like after this debut, they're gonna have to make some room up there, because they're looking very, very strong, even on their first game. So who knows, like, how much better they're gonna get through the season.
So I mean, that's the curtains closed on the very first game of the season, and to all the people watching, you saw it happen. As Street Sharks complete sweep, not in maps, in rounds, 6-0 to the Street Sharks. Could not have gone better for them. They're gonna be loving it. They're gonna be loving it. Arctic Guards, they're gonna have some things to work on now.
Do we want some final stats, maybe?
You produce the final stats.
We produce the stats. Alright, for first game, Arctic Guards are finishing up on Floofy with 5 and 6, Chan in 4 and 6, Gecko in 1 and 5, Skate in 2 and 6, and the Street Sharks are ending up on Tor with 6 and 2, Rotomm with 6 and 4, J Sharps with 5 and 2, and oSlain in 3 and 4. So
did Rotomm not change?
A lot of,
wait, that can't be right.
Wait, did they not put it in already? Maybe that's my fault.
Because Rotomm's on more than 6 now. I mean, whatever. All I know is that well,
It should be something like that at least.
It'll be something like that, and then just add like a bunch to Rotomm from that last round. Because I mean, that's the performance that. That's the most you can ask for. Literally, that's the most you can ask for. The Arctic Guards. I don't think they should feel bad about their performance, because they still played well. It's just Street Sharks came out on top by a lot, really.
By a long shot, yeah. I think
But
a lot
it's
of
not
people
that the Octagods did
underestimated
bad. They really didn't. None of them were 4-0
No, there was-
in lives at least.
There was
But
quite a bit of close rounds as well. Like,
yeah,
it
they
could've
were.
gone either way, but Street Sharks just ended up finishing the rounds like madman.
Yeah.
They just took the advantage and just pulled it over to themselves.
So I mean, that what are the Octagods gonna have to work on? I don't know. Sometimes one of them goes in for a 1v1, and then the issue is because we were playing on 2 maps with heals. I kept seeing Floofy and Chan going in for 1v1s, and then the call-outs on Street Sharks, they'll be shouting it out, and then they get assistance before the pick can go, because they start to win their 1v1s. But then what happens is that they get the Street Sharks got back up, and it just started going downhill, right? That's what I think changed that's what I think made this performance so dominant. The call-outs and the always backing up the 1v1s, that's what made the difference in my opinion.
Yeah, no, I really feel like Arctic Guards could maybe like put a little bit of that themselves as well once they get to play with each other a bit more and know how, like, you gotta know your player's playstyle on the team, like especially as the support players, like they're really important. You gotta play as a team, like you gotta back each other up. That's the most important part of winning a round. So like sometimes you gotta prioritize winning the round over getting a kill. So
yeah, and I mean with some of those later rounds, and especially Watermill, I mean there were some times where it looked like Street Sharks were down really, and then they just pulled some picks out of their ass and it worked. It was at the end of the day, you would have thought that Arctic Guards would have won at least one of the rounds, but it was a deserved 6-0 in rounds. It was a deserved 2-0 in maps, and it's a deserved win for the Street Sharks. That's for sure.
yeah, it was a really deserved win.
So yeah, I guess that concludes the stream. We can't cast game 2 because Cooking with Grease is in it, and well, for one, I'm on Cooking with Grease, and I'm pretty sure Izzy's actually playing in the game.
Yeah. Everyone tune in for that. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, tune into that one. I think Chan will be streaming that one rather than me, but yeah, I don't have an end screen. I really should have made that, so I guess we'll just end it on here. But yeah, hey Chan in the chat.
Hey Chan,
I'll assume.
the IBL on chat, guys. It's the IBL on chat.
Yeah,
No
but
way.
thank you guys for tuning in to the very first game of the season with the Street Sharks coming up on top in their battle against Arctic Guards. Hopefully, I will get more opportunities to be behind the monitor, but and this also might be.
Yeah, this was very fun. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like,
yeah,
it was amazing.
Next time I'm back, might be with Izzy, might be with Arby's. Who knows? Ooh, but
who knows?
It was good fun, and I hope you guys liked the layout. I put a bit of effort into this, so yeah.
Guys,
thank you to all the
like
viewers and the chatters. And yeah, I hope this was a good start to the season. Make sure to come back at whatever time it is for you guys in about 20, 30 minutes.
Guys,
there will be another game. There will be another game.
There will be
and
another game.
It is arguably, in my opinion, today's headliner. Rat Tactics versus Cooking with Grease. Mental. The old champions versus the new reformed team with one of the I don't know if you saw the staff predictions. It was absolute. Everyone said Rat Tactics is getting first.
Yeah, one of the very strong-looking teams in roster-wise. Their players are really good this season, so it's gonna be very exciting.
Yeah. So tune in for that in about 20-30 minutes. The season 1 champions versus the IBL MVPs, new reformed team. What's going to happen? That's beyond me because I won't be casting it. I'll just be lurking. But thank you all for all the people who were lurking, chatting, whatever. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and see you maybe in 20-30 minutes.
See you guys.
Goodbye.